He wrote to me and said, Oscar, I've written a script for you, and I'd love to hear what you think, and let's see if we can do this. And so he sent it over, and I read it, and I didn't understand it because it's so mysterious and so it was riveting and strange and just kind of confounding. And I remember reading it the second time, and it started to reveal itself some more. And the third time, and what's incredible about his writing, it reminds me a lot of Harold Pinter or some of these great kind of mysterious writers, that it doesn't just reveal itself. It doesn't explain itself. You really have to engage with the material. You have to recognize that he's written space for thought and for subtext and for subconscious and things that maybe don't seem like they make sense because they don't in a logical way, but you realize the human mind doesn't always work logically, and particularly this character. So I really fell in love with it, and especially talking to him about his concept with this. And he talked about this as another in a series of A Man Alone in His Room movies that he does. So yeah, I got very excited and dove right in. It was kind of breathtaking to see him move around a set and say what he wanted, and be so confident and sure about exactly where he wanted the camera, exactly what he needed. And he's also very direct and very very clear. Sometimes for very sensitive people it can be a bit disarming. But I think that you realize you get an appreciation for the fact that there's just no bullshit. He doesn't have time for that. He just he's going to be very clear and direct with what he wants and what he thinks is not working. But when something is working, he says, "That's terrific. That's exactly right." And that first day, it meant a lot to me when he came up and said, "I think that you got this guy. I think you know who he is." Tiffany Haddish, she's what I imagined Jesus was. She's the kind of person where you can imagine people like quitting their jobs and leaving their families, just following her to be around her because of the amount of life that she sheds and gives out to everybody. And I just found her to be so warm and so vital, and I think she's fantastic in the role. The thing with Paul's movies is that there's so much depth in them, and yet they're constructed in such a way where they don't tell you what to feel. They don't tell you what you're supposed to think or what you're supposed to feel. And I just hope that people feel that there's some truth in it.